Welcome to UFT training. Over here we'll be starting with the course content, that what all is covered. We'll be helping you out with installing of UFT on your machine, and once the trial period gets over, how you can use it after the trial period as well in a legitimate way. We'll tell you how to do that. Fine. Now this course starts from the fundamental of UFT and the VB scripting. VB is the core heart of UFT. You cannot just ignore VB scripting, because when we work on with advanced features in UFT later on, VB scripting will be required a lot. Right, so we'll start with the basics like arrays and regular expressions and all inside UFT dictionary object, and then we move over to objects. Okay, everything in automation is an object. Everything on a web page, this button is known as an object. This text is known as an object. So we see the concepts of object and object repository in UFT and how to identify the objects. Fine, and then how to work without object repository. Alright, we move over to the advanced concepts of UFT, wherein we will be using core VB script commands to work without object repository, to generate reports, to handle Excel files with UFT functions as well as with VB scripting, environment variables and all. Okay, and we'll also see the web services testing, that is how you can test APIs, REST APIs, JSON APIs with UFT. Okay, regular expressions, actions, checkpoints, these are the regular features in UFT which we'll be looking at before we move over to more advanced features, like we'll be using descriptive programming, database connection. Descriptive programming is something with which you cannot survive, without which you cannot survive in UFT. It works purely on VB scripting, and it can help you interact with the page just by writing VB script code. Okay, how to use descriptive programming to test the links on the web page, to manage web tables, automating desktop applications and all. We'll be looking at that. If you go for any interview, that interviewer will be asking you about descriptive programming. You just cannot run away from descriptive programming. Alright, and then we'll be covering the AOM, automation object model, which is again really important because it can help you work with UFT without actually opening UFT, just by writing some VB script, and how to connect Quality Center, HP Quality Center with UFT with the help of automation object model, that we'll be studying. We'll also be studying about the open test architecture in QC, which helps a lot. Okay, because in this we can actually connect QC with UFT with the help of open test architecture. Why do we do that and all? I cannot go into that right now. And in the end, the most important things are the frameworks, the data driven framework and the hybrid framework in UFT. Okay, the data driven is over 15 hours, hybrid is over 10 hours. They are live projects. We have taken the live websites, automated those live websites in these frameworks. Alright, so this is going to give you an end-to-end view of UFT, starting from the very basics and going on to the very advanced concepts. Okay, right.